He's playing the 2 knights game. I'm gonna go knight f6. This is called the 4 knights game. Bishop to b5, put some pressure on my knight, but let's just keep developing here. Pawn to d3 was played. I'll play pawn to d6. Almost symmetrical position, but I'm just developing my pieces. He pins my knight to my queen. Let's just play h6 here, immediately chasing away that bishop. And the bishop moves. Now I'm going to play g5, chase the bishop again, and then once the bishop moves, I develop my bishop, pin his knight to his queen. Now, giving up a bishop for a knight is usually a mistake. Let's just take back. And then he castles his king. Usually you don't want to castle your king when pawns are launching forward towards your king. This is going to be a catastrophic checkmate. Let's start by playing the move knight to h5. I don't necessarily have to castle my king, by the way. Let's see. So he pulls his knight back to b1. Not sure why he's undeveloping his knight. Let's go knight to f4 here. If you're able to get a knight on f4, then g2 becomes very weak. Taking on f4 is usually a huge mistake because I'm going to take with the g pawn. My rook gets the open g file, and yeah, this is going to be a nasty checkmate. Let's go queen to f6. I want to get my pieces on the g file and just start an attack on his king. Now he plays pawn to c3. He's trying to counter-attack in the center of the board. That's the principled thing to do. Let's go rook to g8, putting my rook on the same line as his king. He plays b4 to attack my bishop, but I really do not need to move my bishop here. I'm going for his king. So I'm going to play the move bishop to h3. He's not able to touch this bishop, and if he touches this bishop, he's going to be checkmated. Okay, he moves his rook out the way. There has to be some checkmate lurking around here. First of all, that's a check. Oh, he puts the king on f1. That's bad. Where's the mate? Okay, so my rook takes on f2 with check. King is forced to go to g1. My queen swoops over with check. If he moves the king, that's mate. If he blocks with the knight, I take, then that's mate. Let's just take on f2. The king has to go here. Yo! Instead of going for a mating 2, rook to f1 is a checkmate. The rook is not able to take because the bishop checks the king. This is like a double checkmate. Hit subscribe for more.